Hello, I'm Roy Munday and welcome to my studio, where I'm going to teach you how to measure accurately and in proportion. Most people without a measuring system simply have to guess. They trust their eye, and that's usually the first thought, because what happens is you'll look at your drawing, you'll look at the subject you're drawing from, and they'll try and guess the proportions and the measurements. But without a measuring system, it is pure guesswork, and we need to take the guesswork out of it by using the thumb and pencil method. I'll now demonstrate for you. Slide your finger across to the extreme right. You're now holding the width of the bottle. Don't move your hand into the vertical. Simply drop it down. The thumb rests on the very bottom of the bottle and then carefully divide up. Once, twice, three. Yes, 3 3/4. So the pencil, the width of the bottle, divides up 3 3/4. The beauty of the thumb and pencil method is this. I can now draw my wine bottle as tall as I require on my drawing. Okay, so I'll demonstrate. Yes, I can say top of the wine bottle there, the bottom of the wine bottle here. So this now becomes my subject area, the wine bottle. As I discovered a few moments ago, the width of the bottle divided up into its height 3 3/4. Here's my wine bottle here, or will be when I draw it. So in order to achieve the same proportions, I now need to divide that area into 3 3/4 to give me the bottle width. I'll demonstrate. It's trial and error, and you have to do this several times. I'll demonstrate. 1, 2, 3. Clearly that measurement's too long, so I shorten it. 1, 2, 3, and 3/4. Excellent. That's now the equivalent to the width of my bottle. I need to put that unit of measurement here. And you can draw in the width of the bottle. The reason I have to put that unit of measurement there is simply because on many subjects, the unit of measurement may well be in the middle of the subject and won't be the first thing that you draw. In this instance, I'm only drawing the wine bottle, so I can put the width of the bottle in straight away, as I will demonstrate now. I'll put a line in here to represent the left-hand side of the bottle. The width, I simply bring my unit of measurement down. Here it is, because we know this unit goes 3 3/4. And put the width of the bottle in. Excellent. So now this width here is in proportion. It will go 3 3/4. Good. It's critical to find out now the maximum width against the maximum height. So I take my pencil, and sometimes you have to bring it closer to your vision to ensure you get across the maximum width. There we go, we got the maximum width. Now I can compare the maximum width to the maximum height. Here we go. And coming along in a straight line, yes, comparing it to the maximum height, it's slightly taller than wider, almost square. It's vital that we find that measurement out. Now I need to draw in this angle here, this line of the box. So it's going to require 2 measurements. One will be how long is that line as a straight line? I'll demonstrate in a moment. And then secondly, how far up is that corner from the bottom of the box as a straight line? It's important to remember that we must make all our measurements flat, because we are working on a flat surface, a 2-dimensional surface. Yes, the subject exists in 3-dimensional space, but it's critical that you make all your measurements flat. You cannot afford to be waving the pencil around in 3-dimensional space. In the previous exercises, we've been working from a still life set up in the studio, but you're probably like the rest of us. You like to work from photographs, maybe holiday snaps or whatever. So when working from a photograph, as illustrated here, nothing changes. The principle will always remain the same. The critical thing is you must then put your pencil flat onto your photograph, okay? Because I have had students who stand back and do this, which isn't the best way to do it. So I'll just demonstrate quickly. The first thing I need to find out again, yes, is the maximum width against maximum height. So once again, taking a long paintbrush, maximum width is there, maximum height. So as we can see, Good. Now we can go back to our previous drawings and start to make a work of art, which is the exciting part of it all. Good. Now that my eye's picked up on a dark area on the shoulder of the bottle here, I need to do something similar for the pear. Certainly getting darker as it meets sitting on the table. Now I've gone darker there, it's telling me I need to go darker now, again with the apple. I need to indicate that there's a shadow, that these items are being anchored down and not floating around in space. So I can start to indicate shadow. Because the light's coming from the left, it's going to cast the shadows to the right. Remember that the ability to draw accurately and in proportion is a fundamental requirement for any artist. Master the techniques I've shown you and you're well on your way to becoming an artist.